Hello, everyone, and welcome to Spiritual Hygiene. My name is Josie Bray, and I am your host and guide. Today's question is from Julie in Sedona, Arizona, and Julie writes, Dear Josie, when I sneeze or laugh, I notice that I pee my pants a little. This has actually always been the case for me, but I never gave it much thought until recently when it started happening more often. How can I begin to address this problem? Well, Julie, thanks for writing. I do know a thing or two about incontinence, and I'm so sorry that you're experiencing this. It's really embarrassing and uncomfortable, and it's really awful. It actually used to happen to me a lot. One of the best ways to address this problem is to focus on the function of your pelvis and your pelvic posture. Your pelvis has certain movements that it does when you're sitting and certain movements that it does when you're standing that are meant to happen naturally. And for many of us, because we spend a lot of time sitting every day and putting tension in our body, we kind of interrupt the natural movement of our body. So here's just something you can do right now. While you're sitting, see if you can feel the two bones of your pelvis. Those are called your sits bones. And feel your weight even on your sits bones. When you're sitting, your sits bones are meant to be wide. And maybe you can feel that right now. They're kind of wide. They create a base that can support your whole body. So maybe you can feel that right now. Just notice it. And then when you come up to stand, your sits bones will come together. See if you can stand up and feel that. You want to feel your sits bones kind of come in and support you. Now come on back to sit and see if you can feel your sits bones widen. A lot of problems people have with peeing their pants are a result of either keeping their sits bones too narrow while they're sitting or keeping them too wide while they're standing. So you want to feel when you stand up, sits bones come together, and when you come down to sit, sits bones widen. This is sort of a basic function of pelvic posture, and I learned this from a guy named Eric Franklin. So do it a couple times and see if you can notice it. So my sits bones come together when I stand, and my sits bones come apart when I sit. If we're not working with proper pelvic posture, we can find ourselves leaking when we stand because our sits bones are kind of like wide or kind of spread out behind us while we're walking. Or for some people, our pelvis is tucked while we walk, which is adding too much tension to the system. And then, of course, many of us work seated most of the day. And then when we do that, if we're adding extra tension to our body, it's going to signal to our bladder, unfortunately, that it's not safe to stay dry. So that is one of the basic ways you can start. The second little piece of information I would give you is that drink a lot of water. I know it's a little counterintuitive, but the data shows that if we don't drink enough water, our urine gets really concentrated and it irritates our bladder, which makes our bladder leak. So you really want to try to get 6 to 8 cups of water a day. And again, if you're leaking or peeing your pants, don't drink all that water before bed, right? You want to kind of focus it on the morning and the afternoon and the early evening, not late evening. If you're interested in continuing to study with me on this, I have a program called the Total Control Technique, which is designed to help women specifically go from leaking to dry in 10 weeks. And you can see the link below this video on how to join or how to meet with me and see if it's a good fit for you. Thank you so much for coming today, and I will see you all in the next video. If you have any questions about physical, mental, or spiritual health, feel free to give me an email at hello@josiebray.com, and I'll try to answer it in one of my upcoming spiritual hygiene episodes. Thank you so much.